Alright, man, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be showcasing the WRAITH class on RogueBlox. Alright, man, I have my friend Des here ready to showcase the class, and we're going to get into it. First, we're going to start with like how to get it, and then how much money it costs and whatnot. But yeah, man, let's get into it.
All right, so to how to get it, you need to get the base class called Rogue. It is a right behind the forest inside the beach. It is on top of a ship. Next, you want to go Orderly Super to get Seeker. Seeker is right in front of the forest, in which the second mountain you climb up, and then you'll find a Seeker hand and is right next to it on top of a building. And to get Wraith, you need to go Max Chaotic, and then you want to make sure. So you're gonna get the skill from Seeker called Seek. It's basically just a thing that teleports you behind people once you look at them. You want to go to the desert, go to the right, find the void with the broken bridge, and then use Seek. The Seek will let out a black aura after the whole thing is done, and then you want to jump into the void, and then you will get teleported into a maze, and you have to go a specific route. Um, and the longer you stay in the maze, you get more insane. And if you mess up which door it is, you will get teleported back to the start and stay there forever until you die from insanity. And it will cost around 1.3 to 1.5K on the whole entire kit for Wraith. And you need around 100 no 75 XP for each skill. For the passives, for Rogue and Seeker, you are going to be using a dagger. But then once you get Wraith, you are forced into using a fist. Your fist basically become your lethal weapons, and it'll be something like a replacement for dagger. Another passive is in which your mana will charge extremely slow, but then you can climb it without mana, and your movement speed is permanently enhanced. So in which if I had my mana, it takes longer. I have a maxed out mana thing, but it doesn't stay for that long, which that's like 5 seconds max. But then without mana, come follow me. Without mana, see, I have no mana. You can still climb whatever you want, and you have no debuff. So you climb forever, basically. Another passive is in which your final M1 will inflict a white burn, which it will burn your opponent and blind their entire screen, or not blind their health bar, in which that puts them on fire, and it'll blind their, or should blind their health bar because it is a white flame. But I think it turns into a black flame because of Wraith. Another passive is a Spectre Step. It is something. It's just a better dash in which it's like double jump, but then you can just a dash. So in which it looks like that. It has a decent cooldown, probably around like 5 to 6 seconds. And then another passive which is called Tenacity. It reduces the speed penalty from hit stun and deals 6% extra damage on physical attacks from behind opponents. So in which for this, that does around how much damage?
2%.
2% damage, and then get back to max.
Should be max, yeah.
Now behind them should
3%.
do 3%.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it does an extra percent damage. And the critical for this weapon is an air crit. It just puts them in the air, and it has a really big delay, so people will not time it correctly, most likely. Okay, getting on to the skills is Gut Strike. It is the same as Seeker, but it just adds more poison and just does more damage. So in which it is a dash forward, it hits them like that. The next skill is Slice. It's the same thing as Seeker. It just multi-hits, and it leaves them on fire. That's about it. Next skill is Void Castigation. It is a skill in which it has a 2-hit, so if you hit them once, you can hit them again with another skill like that. It's the same skill, just 2 ways. Next skill is Void Encroachment. It is an AoE attack that blinds their screen for approximately like 3-5 seconds. The next skill is Pursuit. It teleports behind your opponent, it does a multi-hit, and it leaves them on fire. And that's the white flare. It blinds their health bar. Next skill is Deceive. Deceive is a movement skill in which you can use it, but you can like get out of it anytime. But it stays up for a while. The next the specialty is you blind yourself, but then anyone who tries hitting you, you automatically dodge it. So hit me. Yep, you automatically dodge anything they do, and it stays up for around 5 to 7 seconds. And that's about it.
All right, man. Well, hey, that's the class for you. Honestly, this is one of the better PvP classes in the game. But yeah, man. Thanks, Des, for being here. Thanks for showcasing the class. I appreciate you. And yeah, man. That's the video.